everyone, and welcome to my island Cottontail. This is an island that I'm building in 25 days to help celebrate hitting 25,000 subscribers over on YouTube. We are on day 13 today, and I'm having a lot of fun still. I am. I can't believe we're over the halfway mark now, and I feel like I've made so much progress on this island, but still have a lot to do. Now today, I want to work on the area behind resident services. We've kind of neglected the right side of my island. I think we've only done like one build as of the right side of resident services, and that is Able Sisters. That's all we've done, so we need to get a start on this side. Pretty much finished the left side, I think. Pretty much, anyway. Now, before we do get started with today's build, I'd love it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. We've actually hit 26,000 subscribers on the channel, so thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed. But right, let's get into today's build. So like I said, we're going to be working on this area today, which is behind resident services and up the incline. I think we did this in like video 3. I think it was video 3. I can't remember. Episode 3, day 3. We did it on one of those. I can't remember what we did, but we put this incline in. As you can see, I've terraformed quite far back now. I can't go too much further because I am going to need to move my flowers and my stuff that's growing at the back there. But I'm just kind of leaving it till the last minute, or till I feel like I need to move those desperately because I really want to do a build. Now, our first step is to go in with our in-game dirt path. We're just putting it along like this. I don't know how to describe it. So there it is visually. I'm going to be doing a villager house today. You probably would have already seen who it was on the thumbnail. We currently, though, at this point of recording this, I didn't have her moved in. So I will be moving her in by the end of the build. So we have our road ready, or just our dirt path. I now need to work out where I want to pop a house. I'm also going to bring the road up this way as well, but we'll do a bit of border terraforming in a second. And yeah, you'll see what the layout will be like. So for now, we're going to move Agnes into the place. And we will be getting a new rabbit villager. Let's go see her. I've already scanned the amiibo in once. Like I said, you know who it is. It is Bonbon. Let me know your Bonbon rating. Do we love Bonbon? What is her rating out of 10? Have you ever had her on your island before? Is she maybe your favorite or your birthday twin? Let me know all about her down below. But right now, back to the build. I want to put our brick border around our dirt path. I love this border. I don't think I need to talk about it anymore. My favorite border ever I've ever used. Until I find another one. You never know, I might find a brand new one in a different series and be like, you know what, this is my favorite border now. Oh dear. It could happen. But we want to put this all the way along our dirt path that we have. I know I could have used the bricks, but I think I want to keep the bricks for just down by the shop and the little tea party area. Maybe when we go to do the museum area, I might use the bricks on top of the dirt path again, just so it looks a bit nicer. Now, I know someone asked me in a previous video, they were like, why do you put the brick code on top of the in-game dirt path? It's so it shows up on my map. Yes, I want the pathway to show up on my map, and also it does make it a little bit more tidier looking, I think, because the brick path actually sticks to the dirt path and doesn't overlap it because there's no transparent squares. And so I just think it looks nicer. That's all. That's why I did it. Right, we've finished our border. Now I want to go behind Agnes's house and start doing some water terraforming. As you can see, my river mouth is down there, and I will be putting this waterfall in, and then later on when we go to do the beach areas, I will be adding a bridge so that you can cross over to the other side where my current flower field is. Of course, this flower field is not staying. This is just to make life easier for me while I'm building. I always like to have a huge section on my island filled with grown trees, bushes, and flowers, or vegetables sometimes, in case I need them for decorating. You know, it's just easy access rather than keep going to a treasure island every day. But right, let's pop in a lovely angle bridge. We've gone with the wooden bridge, of course. The best bridge in the game. No, it's not. I like all the bridges. I think I keep saying which one's my favorite every time I use a different one. So at this point, I'm just going to give up choosing my favorite bridges and inclines because it depends on the theme that I'm doing. Now I'm extending the dirt path, but a little bit of a spoiler here, it doesn't stay. By the end of the video, it doesn't stay. So it's kind of a pointless thing, me extending it, but I guess you got to see it first before you decide if you like it. Now I want to do a little spot of time traveling. We got our bridge and Agnes moved in now. So I'm going to find it easier to decorate. Also, the screen changed dramatically. The weather was very different. It's not a different time of day, I don't think. I don't remember. I might have waited. I might have gone off to do something else and then come back to do this after I time traveled. Who knows? I don't remember. It was literally, a few days ago? I don't know. I don't remember sometimes what I did yesterday, let alone a couple of days ago. The days go by so quickly that I blink and it's the next day. Honestly, feel like I'm always busy, but that's not a bad thing. I like being busy. I like having stuff to do rather than having nothing and being bored. Anyway, enough of that. Let's put down some decking. We got our lovely wood code that we popped down. I'm extending it by 1 row because I feel like I'm going to need the room. Here I want to pop down a little cafe. Cafes and cottagecore just go hand in hand. Now to start off our cafe, we're going to pop down 2 storefronts and then another storefront here at this angle. This is just to make it look like a little building, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe like a little, what's the words called? I guess like a shed that it's in, or a cabin. I don't know. Words aren't my friend sometimes. Now I didn't like this layout that I had already popped down. I decided to push this over the top counter backwards along with the dessert case. And we remembered to pop a antique cash register on there. Look at me go, remembering to do things. Normally I'd push that in and be like, oh no, gotta pull that out again because you gotta put something on top of that counter. Pulling it out again, by the way, don't know why. I guess I just wanted to. There's no reason for it. Now we got some bread, we got a barrel, we got a wooden box, a little table here, and I popped a pound cake on top because I think the pound cake looks like a loaf of bread. So that's why I'm using it, because this is a bread bakery but also cake, so I guess it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Don't worry, because even sometimes I don't know what I'm trying to say or talk about. Also, I decided to use the cinema roll sign instead of the menu chalkboard, just for a little bit of a difference, you know, make it a little bit more cutesy. I've got the dessert carrier on the wooden box there as well. Now, we need to add some pathway down in front of Agnes's house, which will be bonbons. And because you can get through the back here, I've made little jumping stones, as you can see. I decided to use our little log pathway. No, what have I been calling it? Plank pathway. I've decided to use the plank pathway to lead towards the back, so you know you can jump over there. It's not going to be like a necessary thing, it's just for show. It's just a filler and it's just for show. So a cafe needs a seating area, so let's make a start on that. I'm going to put down some of our grass code instead of using dirt or the wooden planks that we've been using, or the wooden decking rather. Mixing all the codes up now. By the way, speaking of codes, all the codes that I use in my islands are listed in the description of those videos down below, so if you see any codes you like, they should be down there. If they're not, I've probably lost them. I apologize. But right, let's add some tables. We got the bistro table. I'm loving this table. I really do. Kind of makes me want to do like a traditional little town cafe island or something. I don't know. Here we go with a random idea again. I feel like every single video I make, I'm like, here's another random island idea that I could possibly do that I probably won't do because I have another 1,000 odd ideas to do. Honestly though, it's happening every day. But right, let's get rid of that pathway. See, I told you we would, and instead I'm going to use the in-game dirt path, make a small little section of that, and then we'll just add some of our little planks there to join to the road. It just looks so much nicer than what it did look like. Don't know why, it just felt too enclosed in, not natural enough. I feel like cottagecore is quite a natural theme, so I want to still have that, even though I have quite a big town element to the island as well. Right, let's finish off our simple wooden fence and then head back over to the cafe seating area. I've got some covered tables. I think these are just small covered tables, they're called. We got little tea sets, cake, stools, and then we got a lovely table outside Agnes's house, which also needs food, so I've gone with a bagel. Now that those areas are done for now, I've got this space here too, which I thought, picnic blanket. Yes, love a picnic blanket. It's a great filler idea. It works on every theme as well. I swear you can literally do a picnic on every single themed island. Name me a theme where you can't do a picnic. Go for it. I know one of you is probably going to think of something. Anyway, we got a cute tassels as well. I forgot I downloaded these cute tassels for the blanket codes, so I'm going to make sure I start using those. We've chucked down a ton of cushions on our blanket. We've got normal cushions and zen cushions for you to sit on. I don't know why the green quilting that I put on the floor looks totally different to when I've used it before. I think it's just my eyes. I think they're just playing tricks on me. But let's start decorating our table here. We got a little cup of coffee, afternoon tea set, and then I got a stool to the side with a simple kettle on. Now back over to Agnes's house, we need to start putting down some flowers and bushes to start making the area feel more natural, more full. Now the awkward angle next to the bridge, we're unable to put flowers, but I can put custom codes. So we've gone with a puddle and some dropped photos, and I think it looks really nice so far. Back over towards our little picnic tea area, we're going to put some bushes in, some trees, some flowers, and of course you know what's coming. You know exactly what is coming. Wheat field. Yep, we're going to add wheat field to the area. We need to fill it out a lot more. I think I've used wheat field and leaf piles in every single build ever since we started this island. Or maybe not leaf piles, because I keep running out of those. I've run out again, so I need to go get more to put around my island. Probably the last ever video that we do building on this island will be a video where I go around and chuck a bunch of leaf piles everywhere. I know I need to do it, so I might as well do it in that video. That will, of course, be along with the finishing touches that we'll need to do around the island, because I'm sure there'll be plenty of those. Now, for finishing touches on this build, we're going in with Bunny Day Garden statues. No, Bunny Day Garden. I can't remember their names. Why is it called Bunny Day Garden decorations? We got there at the end. We got a garden wagon, we got some mush items like the stall and the lamp, and then we got this weird little awkward space, which you know I'm gonna fill this with a carrot farm. Yes, I am. We love the carrots around the island. The rabbits are growing so many carrots. They could probably sell them to Tom Nook so he could sell them elsewhere and make loads and loads of bells. But with that and all the final decorations added, the build is finished and it is time to look around the area we've done today. To reach the area, you need to go up this incline behind resident services. When you get up here, you see this beautiful little house which we've now changed over for Bonbon. Definitely need to customize that with Happy Home Paradise. And there's this big open space with lots of things to look at, like bunny statues, carrot farm, and then over by Bonbon's actual house, she has a lovely area to sit outside and eat her bagel. I could use a bagel right now. Oh my gosh, delicious. In front of her house, there's a cute little picnic area where you can enjoy your afternoon tea or cakes that you've bought from the cafe that's next door to her house. And there is the cafe itself. I think it came out so cute. I really like it. You're able to walk in with ease and walk out with ease. It's not too cluttered, but it's cluttered enough to satisfy my cluttering needs. Opposite the cafe, we have a cute little dining space where you can enjoy your purchases that you've bought at the cafe, whether it be tea and coffee or some carrot cake. Overall, I'm so happy with the build. I think it looks so adorable and I can't wait to do even more, and we're getting closer and closer to finishing this island. It's kind of exciting. I'm very excited to do more builds. But anyway, that's it. That's the build finished and looking around the area that we've done. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun making it. And if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. I hope you have the loveliest of days. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.